cool action movies, and I'm talking about the coolest of the cool, it always seems like time slows down in the middle of the action. You know, you can see the bullets flying through the air, the hero dodging in slow motion. Oh man, it would be so cool to be able to do that. Bullet time, that's what they call it. Bullet time, yeah, would be so cool.
As a gamer, I've experienced countless titles across various platforms, but none have captivated me like Max Payne.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
I first played Max Payne when I was around 14 or 15 years old, and from the moment I stepped into Max's gritty, noir-soaked world, I was hooked.
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This game was ahead of its time, with an immersive narrative that felt leagues above what most games offered then.
The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr.
The innovative bullet time mechanic allowed me to clear rooms full of enemies in a way that felt both strategic and exhilarating. Even today, the gameplay holds up remarkably well.
Pain in the butt. Ha-ha! Pain to the max!
I recently revisited the game on my Steam Deck, and it was just as fun and challenging as I remembered. Max Payne, released in 2001, was developed by Remedy Entertainment. Sam Lake, the creative force behind Remedy and the face of Max Payne himself, once remarked in an interview with Behind the Voice that the idea of bullet time wasn't directly inspired by The Matrix. Despite the apparent similarities and the close release dates, Lake clarified that both projects were independently drawing from similar influences.
I've been joking that Matrix was the most expensive marketing campaign for a video game ever.
Highlighting the coincidental nature of their parallel development.
Drop it. Don't move.
Game over, Max Payne.
Max Payne's narrative is filled with memorable moments. The intro, with Max standing atop Azer Plaza, sets a tone of anticipation that comes full circle by the game's end. The game's voice acting is top-notch, bringing a cast of colorful and often unhinged characters to life.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot?
This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You really get a bang out of this big-time gangster act, don't you?
One cannot discuss Max Payne without mentioning the outstanding voice work of James McCaffrey, who sadly passed away this year.
I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of.
His performance as Max Payne is iconic, bringing depth and gravitas to the character.
No, please God, no.
NPCs and enemies have their own conversations, adding layers of immersion as you eavesdrop before taking them down.
Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder in his eye.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So green?
No, not the green.
The in-game TV shows, like Lords and Ladies, provide a unique and often humorous respite from the action.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies.
One of my favorite parts of the game is the first boss fight with Jack Lupino.
Lupino lurks somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his web, waiting.
Just when you think Max Payne is unhinged, you meet Jack, who is even more deranged, high on his own supply of Valkyr.
Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast.
The anticipation built by his frenzied chanting creates a thrilling prelude to a memorable battle.
The flesh of fallen angels, come to me all.
The scenes where Max is tripping on Valkyr are hauntingly effective, breaking up the gameplay with nightmarish sequences that delve into his tormented psyche.
Slowly, the green nightmare faded, leaving dark stains on my soul that would never come off.
The difficulty of Max Payne is another aspect that I love. The game is unforgiving. And by the time you reach the final showdown at Azer Plaza, you better be on top of your game. The option to quick save is there, but I relish the challenge of pushing through without relying on it. Experiencing the game's noir aesthetic for the first time was eye-opening.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Locations like the Ragnarok nightclub and seedy apartment buildings full of junkies felt like nothing I'd ever seen in a video game. It was so R-rated and well done that it felt like something my parents probably wouldn't approve of, with its dark story and mature themes.
Rico Muerte, big-time hustler.
Who the hell?
It's that cop.
The game's environments, from gangsters plotting in bars to explosive ambushes in diners. Create a vivid, living world that enhances the narrative.
The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online, his password blinking on the screen. 665, the neighbor of the beast.
Max Payne's influence is evident in modern games. Anytime I see bullet time in a game, I can't help but think of Max Payne and appreciate how it pioneered such an iconic feature. My most recent playthrough on the Steam Deck was a testament to its enduring quality. Although not officially verified for the platform, a simple fix allowed the game to run flawlessly at 60 FPS with great controller support. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description for anyone interested in setting it up on their Steam Deck. Remedy Entertainment is currently developing a remake of Max Payne, combining the first and second games into one full game. While we haven't gotten any update on a potential release date, I will definitely be anxiously awaiting to play it as soon as it comes out.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
While I enjoyed both Max Payne 2 and 3, it's the first game that has stuck with me the most. For me, Max Payne is the GOAT.
That made two of us.
It might not be a universal opinion, but that's the beauty of gaming. Everyone has that one game that resonates with them on a deeper level. I'd love to hear what your favorite parts of Max Payne are. If you haven't played Max Payne yet, I highly recommend giving it a try.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your GOAT game. Thank you for watching Decked Out Gaming.